Hello and welcome to another pen video from me, Penultimate Dave. So I have another Visconti here in my collection. This is a Visconti I've had for a couple of years now. So let me unbox this for you and I'll show you what it looks like. So it comes in this cardboard box or outer sleeve, and then you have this plastic case. It's a Visconti case. It's a slimline case, so it doesn't have the drawing like some of the older Visconti boxes used to have. And if I open the box, you get the standard Visconti brochure, which really is just showing heads of state and other actors really looking at the pens and using the pens. You have a Visconti logo here on the faux leather. And then you have the pen. Now, this is a Visconti Opera Elements Dark Amber. And this is a pen that I really like. Now, a lot of people don't like this for a number of reasons. Some people think it looks like a candy cane, and I guess it does. Other people think it looks like a barber pole that you have outside of hairdressers, or certainly gents' hairdressers. But for me, I actually like this, and I'll show you why in a little bit. But the pen is actually fairly lightweight, and it's a lovely gold trim finish to it. So you see here we have the standard Visconti bridge clip, which is very functional. You have this lovely material here, which is like a bronzy browny cracked ice effect. And then you have these white sort of almost chevrons, I would say, within that material. And again, that white material is a cracked ice effect, and it really reflects quite nicely. Now, the pen tapers up to the cap band here, and then starts to taper down slowly to what would be the blind cap. Now, this is a hook safe lock mechanism. You have the My Pen finials on here. I have some initials put on instead. It will actually, normally Visconti will engrave a serial number here. This is not a numbered edition. It does say Opera here, because it is an Opera Elements. Now, as I said, this does have a hook safe lock mechanism. So if I uncap that, you'll see here the pen and the nib. And for me, I really do like this pen. Now, it is a cartridge converter, so if I unscrew this, you will see that it is inked up, and it is a Visconti converter. I think let's do some size checks and a weight check. So in terms of the length, we are looking at around about 140 millimeters long, and then the cap is around about 63 millimeters in length. And if I uncap this, and then we look at from the tip of the tines, it's around about 126 millimeters. So it's not quite what I would classify as the sort of oversized territory of a pen, but it's getting close. Now, in terms of the weight, now this is inked up. We are looking at just over 37 grams. The cap is just under 13.5 grams, and then the pen inked up is just over 17.5 grams. So the other thing that I like about this pen is that Visconti used the squaring of the circle, and you see this on a lot of opera masters, and I find that is actually quite nice. And initially, before I started to buy some of these operas and opera masters, I thought that a squared pen would actually be quite uncomfortable to hold, but it's not, because it is slightly rounded on the edges, and you really do not notice it at all. So let's do a comparison with some other pens. So, left to right, we have the Pilot Vanishing Point Raden, We have the TWSBI Diamond 580 AL. We have a Scribo Feel. We have a Pelican M800 Royal Gold Rawdon. We have the Visconti Opera Master River Thames. We have the Visconti Opera Elements Dark Amber. We have a Visconti Homo Sapiens Bronze Swirl. We have an Armando Simoni Club Bologna Extra Arco Brown. We have the Classic Pens LM1 and a Classic Pens LB5. So let's do a writing sample. This is the Visconti Opera Elements Dark Amber, and it is a 23 carat Palladium Dream Touch nib, and it's a medium nib. Now the ink I'm using in here is Akamon, and it's SBRE Brown. Now in terms of line variation, it is a Palladium nib, it is a medium nib, so that's the kind of line variation you're going to get with no pressure. Now if I were to coax a little bit more out, you will see that you're getting at least double the line variation, or the line width there, and you can see here as I push this nib, now I'm not going to push it much more than that, but you can get quite a lot of line variation coming out of this pen. And that's one reason why I do like these Palladium nibs quite a lot. Now in terms of wetness, it's actually quite a wet nib. You can see there. But this nib is actually really nice to use. It's quite bouncy. I do like these Palladium nibs a lot. So for me, this is one of the pens that I got earlier on in my Visconti collection. And because I liked it so much, I decided I would actually buy more. And for me, this is a pen that I do like a lot. But it's also a pen that I don't write with a lot in my collection. I have other pens that I write with more, but I need to get into using this more in my rotation because it is a really, really lovely pen. So that's the review of the Visconti Opera Elements Dark Amber. Thanks for watching. Please like, comment and subscribe, and I'll see you on the next pen video. Bye bye.